Hi, dear Moisture followers, and welcome for that new video dedicated to ESP version 3. And the today topic is about the DAW Remote Part 2. And today we are going to see what we can do with all the knobs, the faders, to have ESP under control from our montage. And just before to start, I remind you, if you like the video content, please click on like. That's very important to let know the YouTube channel Moisture to others followers that do not already know it.
We're on the first tab of the ESP control screen, where we can see faders and super knob. And of course, Montage M faders and super knob have control over ESP. The advantage over my Arturia video with the Keylab is that here, everything is pre-configured on this screen. So I won't need to make any adjustments with MIDI Learn here. Obviously, if I move my super knob, it moves on ESP. It also moves the assignable knobs, as you can see. And very importantly, the parts volumes. You can see that we have them under control, here with our faders. It will work on all the parts where we need it. What else works? I can mute and solo my parts. I'll do Shift and mute here. That mutes it, and you'll see that here, I can mute part 1. I can mute part 2, or part 3 too. I'll go back to part select. I can do the same thing with solo, but to keep the video short, I will not do that. I'm on part 1, and if I switch to element operator level, does it change? We have control other the oscillators here, 1, 2, 3, and noise as well if I need. We're on the blue color, I remind you, because we're in ESP control. We haven't switched to the yellow color, as we would if we work directly on our Montage M editing. It works here with the ANX, and it will work with our 8FMX operators, of course. You can see that here too, the operators levels are moving. Right now I'm on a drum kit, but it will also work for the 8AWM2 elements. You see, we have good ESP control to make our lives easier with the faders and buttons at this level. I'm going back to the common level. You'll see, the common portamento activates and unactivates with my Montage M portamento button. But I'll tell you this, for ARP Master and Motion Seek Master, it does not work. So here, you'll have to use the MIDI Learn. I made a video about MIDI Learn to explain it to you, check it for full details. Do scenes memory buttons work? I was on screen 1, knob and sliders. I'm going to screen 2. Here, you can see the 8 scene memories buttons located here. There are 4 of them used in that performance. You can see that my scenes memories selection work, and if I had others, I could use them. I'm going to set back the Montage M screen capture to show you the differences between these first 2 screens, where everything is pre-configured. On this scene screen and on the knob sliders, you can see that there's nothing here at the bottom screen left. And when I move here to the display knob, that one, with the 6 encoders that are there, you can see that there is a small edit slot, because now we can edit. So here, the depth values are displayed. And here I can edit to select the control change values. And this is where you can also use the MIDI Learn. I'm going to hide my screenshot again. As example, if I want to have this under control with MIDI Learn, I won't go into a long explanation, I'll just move it. There you go, and now I have my reverb return under this encoder control, which you can find here, which you can see here on the right screen. It will work in the same way for all 6 encoders as you wish. Let's move on to the next screen, which concerns the assignable switches and the ribbon. And here too, we have the edit slot. I'll show you the Montage M screenshot again, so you can see it clearly. Here, I can assign what I need to my ribbon for this ESP performance. We still have the ribbon mode that we can control, as well as our assignable switches and the motion sequence trigger button, which we can activate or unactivate like this. After that, it's the same thing, we'll be able to activate and control all of that. Same thing on our foot control pedals 1 and 2 and my foot switch. Notice that I can also choose whether it's latch or momentary for the foot switch. And now I click on Edit, and I can do a MIDI learn in ESP, as I wish of course. Before moving on to the last screen, I'd like to remind you that, if you haven't subscribed to this channel yet, I invite you to click on subscribe. I also invite you to click on the little bell, so that you'll be notified when I release a new video. The last screen is for the settings. This is where we can choose which DAW we're using. Cubase, Logic, Pro Tools, or Live. And the MIDI channel we're going to use. For my part, I'm on Cubase 14 Pro. Combined with MIDI Learn, I think you've watched carefully the Katsunori Uji video using ESP version 3, the official Yamaha video. And you saw that he had a seat track on its side, which he was using. You can add any other controller that you have, and connect to Cubase or your sequencer software for additional controls. You can have up to 128 assignments here, but with MIDI Learn and on other controller, you can go even further. The only advice I have for you if you do this, remember what I explained in my Arturia Keylab video, where I deliberately stayed on MIDI channel 1 and left the basic assignments of my faders and rotary knobs on MIDI channel 1. It interfered with the basic settings that were here, which were on the AEG. If you add another controller, set it on a MIDI channel other than the one. Because that's the one that, by default, sends all the commands. So set it to another MIDI channel. And if you're not using part 16, set it to MIDI channel 16. Then you'll just need to go into your controller a little bit to program all that for buttons like momentary or latch. And you'll have even more settings at your fingertips, between what you have on Montage M, and what you can add with a small controller, using faders, sliders, rotary knobs, buttons. That's video ending. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you like the content. If you need assistance about how to use your Montage M, or how to use ESP, with or without Cubase, you can ask me for a Mosier's masterclass. It's online through Zoom. You choose your session topic. After session ending, you download your video, so you can watch it again, as many times as you need. And remember, if you want to access to my private videos, my previews videos more than 2 months in advance, without ads, you can join the Mosier's community members. For less than €3 per month, you'll have access to all of this. And if you book a Mosier's masterclass with me, you'll get 15 minutes free extra time. See you soon, for one other Mosier's video. Bye.
Would you like to discover, learn, or improve your knowledge of your Yamaha synthesizer or stage keyboard? Book your Mosier's masterclass now. Your private session is conducted online through Zoom. Take all benefit of Mosier's expertise, Yamaha synthesizers and stage keyboard specialist and consultant for Yamaha Music Europe and France. As member of International Yamaha Tech Talk Live team, music hackspace instructor and host of the Camelot Pro Sessions, Joel take care of your experience level. Whether you're a beginner or a skilled user, get the most out of your Yamaha synthesizer, stage keyboard, John Mayla's software suite or Camelot Pro. Book your session for your personal Mosier's one-to-one session. It's available for users all over the world through Music Hackspace platform. It's easy. Select your date and time from the Mosier's calendar available slots on your time zone. Thank you for watching this Mosier's video. Do not forget to click on like, subscribe and click on the bell to be informed when a new video is online. Do not hesitate to write a comment or ask a question. See you soon, bye!